Orlando, Florida. Are you ready?
I think we are. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mercedes Blanca. I'm the Economic Development Coordinator with the City of Orlando's Downtown Development Board and Community Redevelopment Agency. On stage here today, we have city staff members as well as community partners. And together, we're going to be presenting on My Brother's Keeper, Orlando Cares, in downtown Orlando through the production, Gates of Opportunity.
A young man kneeling in the darkness. He is alone and appears to be in tears and screams out into the darkness with a loud, piercing scream. Why? Why did you have to die? Why did you leave me? What am I going to do now? I don't have anybody else now that you're gone. Daddy! Daddy! In the backdrop, the young man begins to hear voices in his head. Hey, man, what are you going to do now? Get high, man? Live it up? Let's go fire up a blunt. Life is short. You seen that. You got robbed of your own daddy. But hey, you got choices to make. What are you going to do? Choices. 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 I don't know what to do. This isn't fair. Why me, God? Why me? Everything was going fine. I wasn't doing the best in school, but I had just enrolled in the Pathfinders program and was just beginning to find my way. This isn't fair. The young man enters a quiet, peaceful space surrounded by gates. Son, life isn't fair. Sometimes it's like a roller coaster. You're going to have some ups and downs, highs and low, peaks and valleys, but boy, you will also have some opportunities. But who's going to look out for you now that I'm dead? Am I my brother's keeper? The choice is up to you to decide which opportunities are for you. Son, do you want to be a drug dealer? Got that weed? Got that weed? Fast money, fast cars, not to mention the women, more than you can ever imagine, son. But look out. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. Freeze! Hands up! On the ground! On the ground! Don't move! Don't move! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! But hey, remember, life is full of opportunities. See that sharp-dressed brother on the street? Wall Street, man. That sounds good, doesn't it? We just opened the Red Lobster headquarters in downtown Orlando. Our employees love the area. It overlooks the new $500 million Performing Arts Center. There is so much happening there, so much more opportunity coming thanks to our community-driven projects like Project Downtown Orlando. Also with the new University of Central Florida downtown campus, which will strengthen the talent pool in the area. Business is booming. Life is good. Real good. But son, don't put the cart before the horse. You still need to get an education. This next young man has impacted me more than any other student has this year. Through hardships, through trials, through adversity, through the loss of his father being gunned down right in front of him, is now a graduate of the Paramore K-12 high school, has maintained a 3.8 grade point average for the last 4 semesters and has also made the dean's list each year. Thanks to the hard work and community support offered through the Orlando Cares program, this young man will be attending the University of Central Florida with a scholarship offered to graduates from our Paramore neighborhood. Choices, 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 choices. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and families, I would like to introduce to you this year's class valedictorian, Mr. Antron Sanders. This young man, surrounded by the gates of opportunity, decides to choose education as his gate. The young man graduates, celebrating all of his accomplishments. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, we are.
Top of the morning, guys. Top of the morning. My name is Deshaun Cousins, and I'm a co-laborer at Paramore Kids Zone. And I've been honored to speak on behalf of the City of Orlando, the city called Beautiful. So the City of Orlando officially launched its My Brother's Keeper initiative in November of 2014 in front of 70,000 people at the Florida Classic game with Mayor Buddy Dyer. In addition to the city's programs such as the Recreation Division, Paramore Kids Zone, and After School All-Stars, Orlando has been strategic in developing mentoring partnerships and has recruited over 20 outside mentoring partners responsible for touching over 1,200 young men. Additionally, Orlando has formed partnerships with the Orlando Police Department to foster better relationships between our young black men and the police in light of recent national events. Through this initiative, we have created events such as Dragon Boat and Ballin' After Dark, which has reached over 250 young men. And as you can see, the Orlando Brothers Keeper program has been successful because of its many partnerships. 2 of these city partners are Orlando Cares and the Downtown Development Board.
Thank you, Dejan. Good morning. I'm Marcia Hope Goodwin, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Chief Service Officer of the City of Orlando. And Pathfinders is just one of Mayor Buddy Dyer's Orlando Cares programs, which help our youth, like Antron, become aware of careers they can pursue and explains to them the courses they must take in order to be successful in high school, technical school, or vocational school, to go to college and continue their education. Pathfinders volunteers offer a guiding hand and help our young people explore and become aware of a variety of career options, from healthcare and legal careers to education and STEM careers, and many careers in between. In this free after-school program, professional volunteers mentor our youth and give them job shadowing experiences in their workplaces. Pathfinders is a guide to their future success, and it is just one of the Orlando Cares programs. Others, like The Garden, engage our volunteers in showing our youth the value of healthy living and healthy food choices and how to grow produce at home and at the community centers. We also have preschool ambassadors and third grade reads, which help our younger children master reading and help them build their home libraries. And then there's Mayor Buddy's Book Club. Our own mayor has his own book club with nearly 2,000 members who are middle school youth who are encouraged to put down their electronics and pick up a book. So far, our book club members have read over 19 books in their spare time in just 4 years. Orlando Cares is an impact volunteering program, so we have tracked our progress to date. Just a couple of examples. 6,600 youth have participated. 90% of the youth in Pathfinders have completed academic career plans, and 100% of our students tutored through third grade reads have increased their reading fluency. And there's lots more. But at this time, I'd like to have my partner, Mercedes just share a little bit more about our collaboration.
Downtown Orlando has experienced a lot of positive growth over the last decade, thanks to city leaders and plans and initiatives such as Pathways for Paramore and Mayor Dyer's 20-point action plan, which have provided the vision and direction that have allowed us to attain that growth. During this time, we have seen more than $2 billion in investment in over 50 major projects, while providing opportunities to our residents that have led to an increase in level of educational attainment, as well as a reduction in violent crimes of 80%. If you were to visit Orlando today, what you would find is 20-plus projects that are currently underway, development projects. That equates to over $4.8 billion in development. But what we're most proud of is our community and our community members. We just heard recently that through the PKZ program, which is Paramore Kids Zone, 30 out of 30 of high school seniors are going to be going to college. These are kids whose parents likely didn't even get a high school diploma. So that's pretty impressive. As we look ahead, the newly adopted Project DTO and Paramore Comprehensive Plan will help us chart the course for the future so that we can make downtown Orlando an even more connected, sustainable, and inclusive world-class urban environment while continuing to provide opportunities so that everyone, Antron included, can succeed. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for giving us the opportunity to present here today on My Brother's Keeper Orlando Cares in downtown Orlando. We are truly honored to have had the opportunity. Thank you.